What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wine Time with your boy Trippy. And I got a video here tonight about something pretty interesting. There's a new phenomenon that's gone on. I'd probably say in the past 10 years, it's just blown up and it's out of control. And it's like a tsunami and it's taken over everything. So I'll be right back. Roll with your boy. So welcome back, family. I don't know. So I thought this video needed to be made because I think that I don't know if I would consider this a problem. I just think there's an overabundance of these people. And I think that their intentions aren't always as pure as we would like for them to be. So I guess that the title of this video would be Throwaway Shamans. Yeah, let me say it again. Throwaway Shamans. And these are people that basically they exploit people that have been oppressed, or they exploit people that they know have undergone some form of trauma in their lifetime, and then they try to find a way to profit off of these people's misfortune. And I've seen a lot of this. Like the first time I remember seeing this was when I was like a lot younger, and I met this couple, and they were like kind of like, oh yeah, we're Reiki masters, blah blah blah. And basically they wanted to hang out. They seemed like really cool, like they had pure intentions and whatnot. But like, as soon as like I went to hang out with them, like, dude, and I'm totally down with, like, I'm a pretty open sexual dude. But it seemed so contrived, like they just wanted to fucking bang. You know, I went back to hang out with them. I thought I was gonna learn all about this Reiki stuff. And then it's like, oh God, like, holy shit. Like, how did we go from like learning Reiki to like, oh, you two just threw a porn in and like, dude, I've known you guys for like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a freak, dude. I'm down to do some shit, but like, that's not the setting that I prefer to, you know, expand to those horizons. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first lesson, and just seeing like, wow, there are people that are willing to, sell you a higher state of consciousness, but their intentions are not pure. And one thing with my channel, everything's going to be free. All this information is free. Anything I tell you is free. It's unlicensed, but it's free. And I'm not asking for anything back from you other than input, learn about your experiences, and ways to maybe help myself grow as well. Because we're all on this journey together, and I don't think that I'm above anybody. I just try to share my experiences that I've had, and if you can relate to those, great, and if not, I get that as well. But that's just one thing I've seen a lot of. What do you guys think about this? I just think it's like a new phenomenon that, like, it blows me away, and I'm seeing more and more and more of it, you know. And people like, and my point is too, is like, there's a lot of people in our country, or just in the world period, that have undergone serious trauma, and that's what we need to get to. That is the point that we need to get to, or the experience or the issue that needs to be taken care of. It needs to be addressed, you know. And I think that a lot of these things just kind of put a band-aid on these things, but people have really deep scars and wounds. I mean, I have shit that I dealt with, just growing up, or just dealing with fucking racial shit growing up down south. You know what I'm saying? I'm half black, half white, just kind of like my shirt. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's shit that I dealt with growing up that I carried for a long time, and it was baggage, dude. Like, I honestly couldn't hang out with people that I didn't know very well for a very long time, dude. And that's probably why I got into the rave scene, because I knew, like, going to raves, that it was all about peace, love, unity, and respect. And I didn't have to worry about the company that I was in. And they took care of me, and we had therapeutic things that gave us the ability to kind of share openly and freely. And I was in good company amongst that scene and that crowd, and I'm still love the rave scene to this day. So that was a form of like therapy for me, because if I wouldn't have had that, I would have become a straight hermit. I wouldn't trust anybody. Like, I'd have anxiety going around people, but that was a huge thing for me, and that was a turning point. So I don't know, what do you guys think about that? There's a lot of people that are into like astrology readings for money or tarot card readings for money, and I get it. If you've taken time to hone in on a skill, and you're giving your hourly time to somebody, I possibly understand that. I possibly get that. But I think that a lot of people are exploiting people's misfortunes. And that's kind of where it's like, man, dude, I don't know. It's kind of a gray area for me. Personally, I've known a lot, like, God, every girl that I've dated since I was 20 had a deck of tarot cards, and she'd pull them out and do the readings and stuff like that, and whatever, that's fine if that's your thing. Another thing is that I try and not allow my future to be dictated off of a deck of cards. I believe that the horizons are infinite and the opportunities are infinite, but if you skew the view, or you cut down the view or the options that are available, or you tailor everything down to just where it fits to the deck of cards, or just to where it fits to what's going on in the stars, that you might lose out on some things. And if you're living your life on edge, or constantly like, okay, this is what's happening right now, so I got to watch out, I got to be on guard, you might miss out on some beautiful opportunities, you know? So that's just another thing. And I do, like, hear me out, please hear me out. Like if you're into tarot cards, or if you're into astrology, I get it. I understand that people want to, maybe have a heads up on what's going to happen in the future. But also know that if you use this to define your future, then more than likely that's what you're going to manifest, and it's going to become like solid in substance within your life. So for me, like, I kind of like the only card in the tarot cards that I love is the Fool. I live like the Fool. I will live life right on the edge, but I will not jump off of the edge. I'll still be disciplined enough to not jump off into the abyss, but like, that's the only card that I thought was really, really cool, was the Fool card. So I thought that was really interesting. But I don't know, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about tarot cards? What do you think about astrology? Are you into it? Do you have any advice on that in that regard for me? I mean, I'm totally open, like I said. But like I said, I also am kind of a free spirit, incredibly spiritual, but I'm a free spirit, and I'm kind of what you would consider a, what do they call that? Freelance. I'm a freelance spiritualist, so I kind of make up my religion as I go, but I really use the patterns in nature. I use the patterns that the Creator has put in front of me. Like, you got the black and white checkerboard. Like, I understand the marriage between the polar opposites, and that's the main thing that I pay attention to. You can use that for mathematics. You can use it for anything. So I just want to share that with you guys. Hope you guys have a good evening. And yeah, man, drink one for your boy, smoke one for your boy, or just have a glass of water or a cup of tea, whatever you do to unwind. I don't judge. Everybody's welcome here. So thanks again for watching. I'll try to make more videos for you here. And yeah, man. Later.